I have some things to talk to you about, Puns.
Some things.
Yes, I do.
What kind of things?
Uh, it's better to be spoken in person. So this is a prison. This is
Wow.
Pandora's Vault, and me and Austin Dude have been constructing it for a very long time, and we will continue constructing it. It's not done, but
Looks
I just
crazy.
it does look
It's
crazy. There's a
massive.
lot of stuff about it, but Puns. When it's done, any of our enemies we can put inside it.
Any of them of our choosing.
There are over 20 cells in the prison. And there's a main cell that can have as many people as we want in it that is inescapable. Like you literally can't get out of it.
This is insane.
We're gonna have Elder Guardians that give you mining fatigue. We have layers of obsidian with water in between for preventing withers and
Oh my
other
God.
countermeasures for withers. We're gonna fill the nether area with obsidian, that way nobody can infiltrate that way. We have guards on duty 24/7. We have everything we can possibly do, and no one to oppose us.
This is absolutely mad. It's massive, and it looks good.
Yeah. And until it's done, though, obviously we can't let anybody know that's even an idea, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Does anyone know about this besides Sam and
I
you?
think that there's a few people that know about the prison. I know Bad knows about it, and some other people know about it, but nobody knows what it's for. And nobody from Lemanberg knows about it yet, other than I think Quackity has seen it, but I don't think that he understands what it is and understands what it's constructed for. So I don't think anybody's worried yet.
Well, that's good. That's great. Even if Quacky saw it, I don't think he would understand what it is. He's not the brightest,
And nobody can even. I mean, even once they know, at this point, it's too far into construction that they can't even take it down or do anything.
Oh,
And
definitely not.
I mean, as soon as we put the Elder Guardians in, they can't even. It takes 9 hours to break a single block. They won't even
That's
be
insane.
able to take it down. And so
when is it going to be put to use?
Well, the prison should be done shortly after Christmas. So plans, everything's gone to plan so far. I think things are speeding up a little bit, and it should be done shortly after Christmas.
Wow, that's pretty soon.
It is very soon, but the problem is that until then, we can't. As long as right now the server is kind of against me, we can't be seen together, and we can't be, right now we're the only ones on the server, so this is fine, but we need to do something to make people think that,
Yeah, that we've disconnected like we talked about. Yes.
Yeah. And once we do that, then I think it'll be good to stay like that for a while until eventually we, the Dream SMP, always, and that's something that I've talked to you about before, is always the goal has just been that it's all one united server, that everybody follows the same rules. There's no countries, there's no, any of this. It's just one giant, family, right?
Yeah, 100%. I agree. Everything you've done is just try to keep that feeling. I know what you mean.
I mean, before Lemanberg, there wasn't any wars or anything because there wasn't any countries to have wars with. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, I think that there's a lot that we can do, but there's something that I'm doing soon that nobody's gonna like me.
All right.
Well, and
I just need to disconnect as fast as possible. We need to think of something right now that you can do, so I don't want to be dragged down with you. If you.
Yeah. We need to. I I'll say that I'm gonna have to at some point leave you in, leave you in charge here while I go far away to avoid
Leave me in
death.
charge.
Secretly.
Okay.
Your job would be to keep an eye on things and make sure that, the Dream SMP thrives and doesn't lose all of its power.
Yeah, yeah.
Because even though we're outnumbered, we're still the most powerful. Tommy left his exile.
He left his exile.
He left. I went. He was gone. I don't know where he is.
Really? That doesn't seem. I feel like he was being so well behaved. He's left. Wow.
I think that you know Tommy.
Well, yeah, I know Tommy. Of course I do.
Yeah, he doesn't like listening to people. But the thing is, I don't know where he went. And I am going to have to go and find him. But I have other things that I have to do as well. And like I said, people won't like me very much. And as long as people don't like me, they'll be coming after me. And so we need to do this. Let's come up with what we need to do.
Well,
what's something that's reasonable that if I did, you would turn against me?
I mean, I think a lot of people know me on the server for my build, my property, you could say, like the Christmas tree, my tower, my walls. You could something break something of a reasonable size too. So like I'd have to repair it. I think that's what people mostly know me for. Or I have Bumpkin, but I don't really want you to touch Bumpkin. I've had Bumpkin for a while.
Well, what if we made a fake Bumpkin?
That sounds like a great idea.
And we have to stage it so I kill Bumpkin in front of people. But not actual Bumpkin, fake Bumpkin.
Yeah, fake Bumpkin, fake. I'll have to hide Bumpkin. I'll have to make somewhere to hide Bumpkin for a little bit, I guess.
And then just for a couple days, and then you have a new one, and you can always just say it's a new Bumpkin when really it's not.
Yeah, that sounds like a relatively good idea, and not even doesn't even cost me anything actually.
Yeah.
So win-win.
Well, I don't know. See, the day that I visited Tommy every day, and one day I found he had a secret bunker where he had items and stuff and was trying to revolt against me. So I blew everything up, and I realized about an hour later that I had probably made a mistake and that I needed to go back and make sure that he still was was okay. And when I went back, he was gone. And there was I know that he was alive because there was no items on the ground, there was no anything. He just left.
He just walked.
So,
and you were there an hour earlier, you said, right? And after that he's gone.
Yeah, it was an hour later and he was gone. I followed his trail. I found a forest that he had mined down. But I lost his trail after that. I didn't find anything.
Where do you think he's gone to?
I have no idea, but that's what I'm gonna figure out. And I think that's something that you can listen for as well. You can keep your ears open.
Oh yeah, 100%. I will keep my eyes peeled, looking for the escapee.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan. So we need to do it. I'd say we do it as soon as we can. Whenever we have an audience, we come on, and I don't know what maybe we have some argument about, like, you're mad at me for something.
Oh
well, I think you getting mad at me for something that's not that major, and then I get mad and I act all big and bad and I kill Bumpkin, and then you're just like, all right, Dream, like I'm no longer gonna work for you, or whatever.
Yeah. I think that'll be believable enough. I feel like one move like that could easily sway my side, since I guess most people do know me as a mercenary. Although they don't know the actual bond we've made.